copy link. We're going to go to Discord. I mean, Vencord. Oh, I love Linux. You guys can't even see the Linux yet because we have a couple things we got to do first. There's a few important steps. Fucking hell, this shit. That must have sounded bad. Like, what if I do this? Some fucking ASMR right there. Just fucking rub the microphone. Rub the microphone all over. And then... But without full... By the way, proot is just an emulated root. And what does this guy tell me about in proot? Bro, proot. Piss root. Oh god. Everybody's heard of ginger ale. That's a root, right? Give me some time to get all the shit set up. I know nobody's here yet, but I'm just saying in case anybody shows up. I am just making sure everything's ready. The cable tism management crisis. We have an important amount of work to do with this. Okay, well, to get started, I guess I should put my actual microphone together. This is an old shitty one from Amazon. This is what I started out with. This is the shit phone. But we have laid out in front of us the beautiful options. We have a Netgear gigabit switch, ProSafe GS108. Basically some fancy bullshit, which we'll play around with later. Oh god, what is this? Messages now. Thank God, it's not anything important. What's this? A new PC setup? Well, it's not even a PC setup per se. This is cable hell. It's an old PC setup, kind of. We're going to use this piece here. Well, we're gonna set up all of the hardware for me to use this piece, and then we're gonna do some programming. A little bit of programming. I got some very special shit. This cable here is like an Ethernet cable, but for telephones. Why the fuck is this so fucking crooked? God damn it. Who sets this shit up? It's me. It's me. It's my fault. It's all my fault. But we got some very special equipment today. Of course, we have HDMI splitter. Fuck that shit. HDMI capture card. Block. All of that's going to be important with this thing. Fancy. Oh, fucking. Mini USB, the ancient standards. At least it's still better than USB type European. But the very interesting thing I have for us all today that I alluded to last episode is this shit. If you don't know what this is, be surprised that they even still make this. But also first, we're going to set up my old microphone. Even though technically I'm going to just use this the whole stream, even though it's probably going to have a lot of pop in it. So we'll just get, without further ado, let's get started. So old microphone boom plus new microphone pieces makes a great stream. Probably. Wait, can you all even see my shit? Good God. Ugh. Let me just do this real quick. How the fuck? Oh, come on. So yes, we have all the pieces. We're going to get started with this shit. This is the microphone of the Modern Fish. Fish YouTube channel. And this piece here, which cool. And then we have this piece. I'm not even sure if this is gonna work, but we're gonna take this piece plus this piece. Oh my god, it just works. And then have to put together the clamp for it. But that shouldn't be that hard because this shit's easy to do probably. I mean, I would assume so. It looks like it's all integrating pretty well. Then this piece goes into this thing, the housing from fucking hell. Whoever made this, whoever comes up with this shit, fuck you. Whoever did that was stupid. Next tasks are super important. Easy cheesy shit. We have clamp, the most important piece of the setup. Clamp will make the microphone hold up, and then this isn't even, the microphone's not even important to the main thing, but I have to do it anyway. Because I felt like it. I said I had to do it all together. And I feel like it's just the perfect combination of cabling. Cabling, right? Cabling is the best part of it. Cabling's the whole game. People like the cabling part. Cable management, am I right? The cable tism. Cable tism. I don't know how the fuck to put this together. I don't have the manual anymore. We're just gonna wing it until it actually just fucking works. Maybe I don't even have the pieces for it anymore, honestly. It's actually a good question if I even have that. Okay. Well, that's a good sign, because it actually clamps right in there. And then it just looks like it will just hold up in there. So I'll just put this in there, and then we'll see to it that this clamps right in there. Can you all see this right now? This is shitty. Shit vision mode. Bro, get them out of there. Get them zoomed out. Is that zoomed out? Fucking hell. Bro. Okay, well, you all get the point. It's zoomed out enough. Bro, this shit don't even fit. Oh, maybe it's because I'm using the wrong thing. We'll just put that through there. That should fucking work, and then put this on that. Alright, when in doubt, just wing it, you know what I mean? I don't even know what I'm fucking doing. Part 1 of Linux was yesterday. The unwindowsification of humanity is upon us. Alright, so look at this beautiful thing. We've just adapted it so now I can clamp on that shitty ass piece of technology. Wow. Very cool. The question is, what the fuck is this and how does this fucking work? Oh god. Please keep your language down. Keep your foul language off of the internet. Who's messaging me now? Please stop. I'm here to complete this task. It doesn't matter. We're going to go ahead and keep on putting this piece in here. This must be satisfying to watch if it was a better camera. Alright, so now I have a great technology. This is the greatest tech video of all time. Clearly. Well, gonna be. Someday. Alright, so now we have, oh god. This shit, it just works. Much like Bethesda, it just works. Did I put it on upside down? If I put it on upside down, I won't redo it. That's fair for you guys. You from NY, lol? New York? No. You think I'm from New York? That's it's interesting. Must have a very good facial VPN then. Facial VPN. Truly amazing technology. The future of the fuck am I doing? This shit's so fucking screwed up, but I mean, I guess it will work. We just have to install the modern day technology in this. I've always wanted to see if this would work. Well, I guess I'm finding out now. Oh god. See how bad this shit is? Trash. Straight up trash. Sold to people in the modern era. 2021 was the good days. Back during COVID. That nobody knew what was going on during COVID. The world was a completely a lawless land back during COVID. Well, that's what people would think, but I'm not saying COVID was a good time. I'm just saying that back in those days, Linux was more free than it is now, I guess. Perfect. Or well, Windows was free, practically. Well, this shit is not even essential to the mission today. It was just a fun side project. The main course is, of course, that Netgear bullshit. The main course is the Netgear. I'll figure that out tomorrow. That's a tomorrow project. But of course, the main course is the Netgear. What the fuck is all of this cabling? Get all this HDMI out of here. We like this. Beautiful cabling. I have tons of these. Oh, I only have 2. I need like enough to fill this. Now, this is something I bought at Walmart for $40, which is, I don't know how that fucking adds up, but there's your oh. That's the other part of the main course. Get that shit. What the fuck even is this? Get that out of here. What? The dongle. People are gonna like me playing with the dongle today. But here's the thing with this thing. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is an input for the fucking DVI? A DVI input to HDMI output. And I'm gonna use it backwards, or try to. I'm gonna try to use this as an output. Then this is my input cable. I'm guessing it supplies power and audio. Who knows what 2 audio signals will... I don't even think you can put audio in a DVI cable. You can't do that. That's just for fucking visuals. Display port? Hell no. We have HDMI right now. I have like 20 different standards of video cables. But for this shitty thing, we're gonna be using DVI. Just for the sake of it. Oh, fuck you, monitor. It's a mattress. I mean, it's not really gonna do much. Then this is gonna be my 4th monitor for my other system. Or I could use this on my... I hate this monitor though. It's fucking tiny. Like there's a sizing for monitors that I... Oh god, you guys can't look that direction because it will fucking twist the camera. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, this is the most jank-ass setup of all time. But we're gonna start off with a good old bit of twisting on my dongle. Okay, 1 is done, and 2 is done. I like how it's got screwdriver options. This is way before my time, clearly. You know, I used to see these when I was in, like, high school and go, what the fuck are these cables? Where's my HDMI cable? And then I realized they're just using an outdated standard for no reason. So you can't bring in your Xbox to play Xbox. This is fucking taking too long. Give me the screwdriver. Big screwdriver, please. Yeah. Well, we have these tools. I mean, this looks like it should work. Who fucking knows? Ah, yes. This will take less time, I feel like, for me. I was having a hard time putting it in before, but now I see why they put the... Oh, God. It fucking broke. Thank you, Best Buy. Truly the greatest of technology. Shout out to Best Buy for giving me this great dongle to play with. Truly amazing. Alright, so now the testing phase must commence. And that will begin in 5 seconds once I realize how to move this without causing too many issues. The testing phase will commence. Now before we can begin, I have to conjure up some, get that fucking shit out of here. This is a clean area. Clean space for me to do the task. Here we have the glorious laptop, the Dell G15 from 2021 technology. Beautiful, of course, running Linux Mint, and well, I use it for AI to make my own AI and shit and run it on my laptop. I have no idea how that's even fucking possible. Actually, I do have some ideas. Well, actually, I know exactly how that's possible. It's the AI model I'm using doesn't even fucking use that much system resources because it just basically, in summary, it's an orchestrator model, so it will just call other AIs and other tools on the internet. So instead of doing all the searching itself, it just compiles everybody else's tools into one thing. So who knows how that actually works, but it does have its own neural net that just does that. So it's basically like if you contracted 10,000 employees to search for you, to do research for you instead of, well, to do research using an AI for you. That's joy. We're gonna set it right there. We're gonna not question this cable. Actually, probably can disconnect that at this point. Then it's time for the beautiful display. Oh wait, time for the opening, the grand opening. Actually, before that, we'll connect this in. Then we'll connect the shit DMI cable. Oh fucking god, Gordon, no. Gordon, please. Low latency is not on, but can you turn features higher, like quality and or closed captions? No. We'll get to the quality later. The quality comes after. But we have the shit DMI cable. This, Amazon cable. Who fucking knows how good this quality is? 2021 quality, by the way. Again, more 2021 technology. At least 2021. Who knows? It could be 2023. Could be 2023. But who actually knows if it was or was not? I need to keep this in my hand. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to hear me. And then, of course, then it's time to figure out some logistical problems and nightmares that are going to occur when I set this up to test out the theory that this might work with the serial port, the DVI port. I'm just going to put the microphone there and then plug this in. Now that once my monitor's plugged in, we'll connect the shit DMI cable to the monitor. Right? That's the plan. First step, connect shit DMI to the monitor. Once shit DMI cable is connected, we're on to phase 2. Ugh. Gordon, move the monitor. Can you add gain to the mic? Oh. I mean, whoa, it's on already? Crazy, man. What the hell? One other thing before we can, there, that should do the trick. And now, alright, I think we've proven one thing. First of all, we probably need to power this somehow. Or maybe not. Maybe we can get away without powering it. Good God. No. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. What the hell? Well, I appear to have pinned the microphone in an odd place. What the fuck? Bro, this is actually annoying. The laboratory of all time right here. Wow, look at wow, such gaming at this time. How did it fucking time out the screen? I'm doing such effort right now. Shift SEOU. Oh no! Okay. There we go. Oh no, did it actually? No, it did. It did. What the fuck? Linux Christ. God damn it. Properties. Camera 1. Oh, fucking hell. No, the captures are disabled. And after we are done experimenting with this, we'll set up the next thing. That should be okay. Oh, properties. Resolution. Ah, there we go. That's not back. That's still not working. Wait. Is it just... What the hell? Wait, what the fuck? Oh, it's just slow as shit. I'm very confused right now. That doesn't make much sense. But okay. Alright, I'm gonna do the magical test of this dongle to see if it actually does anything when I plug it in and do it backwards. Nothing. Perfect. Problem solved. That's question 1 of the episode. Does this work backwards? And of course, this will become much more useful if I need it for backwards technology, like ancient technology. For example, dinosaurs computers. But we do not need dinosaurs computers with this shit. So, I mean, I think I could use it for a capture card, but I don't think it only works with outputs from DVI. So, how the fuck is it still powered? Oh fuck, my hand. It's been electrified. Gordon, no. Well, we've answered the Dell question. The Dell question has been answered at this time. Now it's time for the actual fun shit, like the Netgear GS108. Wow. Truly technology. Now, you might have seen that setup earlier. I just took it all down so I could set it up again. I'm going to take it down again later. I actually think we should just skip this part, but, I mean, it's all about plugging in cables this episode. Well, I think we'll probably skip this part. I can't really do it. I gotta do some experimentation that involves the cables, but, of course, it's time to plug in some Ethernet cables. We're gonna start with the shitty cable for the shitty computer. Oh, stop it. We'll be back to this computer in a minute. Well, after we do a little bit of programming, just to test it out. I really don't know much about testing shit like this with network shit, but we're going to be testing network shit. I've done a little bit of Docker shit, but that's basically... Docker's almost a virtual machine, but with a fancy name. And I've been told this probably will not work. Oh, what the fuck? I'm taking you right now. My PCIe ports are gonna explode. Gordon, we're doomed. Ah, finally. Such a pain. Such a pain. With that, we now have wired the cabling for the system. Wow! Except one crucial component most crucial component is the power supply. It just gets longer and longer. But, I mean, technically we could just throw this wherever. And 5, 4, 3, 2. No? Magic? 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 Hmm? What the? Well, I'm sure we'll figure itself out. It's got power. Maybe it doesn't like the way the power tastes? Ah, there we go. It was just backwards. Note to self, it's directional, apparently. It cares about the flavor. And then it's time to transition right on back to here. Oh, don't look in there. Close that. We're not ready for the Linux Mint yet, but what we are ready for is, oh, that won't even rotate now. Good God. The cabling. What we are worried about is one thing. Total world dominate. Who's messaging me? Shut up. No. Oh, ENP10S0 does not like to exist right now. But oh God, my mouse is huge. What the fuck happened? Shrink. Oh, thank God. And of course, we're going to go back to the scene capture with pipe wire. Actually, no, we're going to remove both of them. Remove. And add a new pipe wire. Pipe wire, please. Pipe wire on line 1. Pipe wire right now. Oh, it's denied. Oh, I'm getting it on both ends, by the way. This is where shit's going to become technical. Probably beyond something I'm capable of. Pipe wire. Please work, pipe wire. Pipe wire, please work. Oh God, the camera's falling now. I should not have done that one. It's falling in unexpected ways. Hold on. This is a bit of a problem. Bit of an issue. Get that right. Oh shit! What the fuck happened there? God damn. All right, that should be better. I need to figure shit out with where the fuck did my tabs go? The small Ethernet bank with blue. There's nothing to see. What's this? What's that for? Loud. We're on to the next phase. But why the fuck isn't my device capture working? We'll have to switch on. Remove the fucking pipe wire. Yes. You know I don't have any of this shit prepared, or planned. So it's just kind of whatever fucking happens. Screen capture? Oh, I was doing the wrong one. Full workspace. Oh, God. Well, I mean, I guess I can do this. That's huge. What the hell? But at least that's okay. Now, this can go onto my other side. And this can go there as well. And now we're gaming, probably. I don't know how this looks on your guys' end because I don't really care to look. But we're going to go ahead and get started now. With some Okay. Some technology is going to happen now at this time. First and foremost, we're going to have to learn how to even use this system. Actually, there's a lot more than that, but mainly I just want to do some programming shit. Now, there's a few ways we can do this. We could just download somebody else's code. We could also try learning the bash scripts and shit, which is what I'm going to do. First is we're going to learn how to do it in bash, since that's the main thing here is bash. Both systems use bash, so it doesn't matter anyway, it's the fucking internet.
Some new shit like that. But regardless, we barely have that much to do. Although we have quite a lot to do. And then you open a terminal. But before I open a terminal, I'm going to put terminal in here. Good God. Linux is amazing. Linux Christ. Linux Christ. What the fuck? Concept. What? Oh God, the Linux scenario has already begun. I need my programming equipment. What? No. Where's the delete button? Oh God. I've done shit wrong. Yeah, fine, why not? That works. Right, also, I should probably use a VM for security purposes. However, we're gonna ignore all of that. I'm gonna start off with creating a new folder where I can do my shenaniganery. We're gonna call this the routing problem. The question answer. This is a very German terminology now. Routing question. Yes, enter. Why not? Perfect. And then I'll use that later, but not right now. I don't know why I made that. I don't even know why I have a folder called VM projects. Please stop that. I don't know if you wow. Okay. There's my shit. Please blow up my shit. Alright. We're gonna open the terminal, which should already be open. If it's not. Okay, open the terminal. Do we want huge mode terminal? I mean, I think we do. I think we would want huge mode terminal. I'm getting messages on my phone. Fuck. Fuck. Thank God. Alright. Good news, guys. I do not have to go at this time. I'm a free man. Oh yeah, I just realized before I type in some dumb shit like IP or some shit, that's the first thing we don't want to do is type in IP. However, now that they're both connected, both Linux machines are connected, we can open ports. I should be doing this in a VM. So on one screen where you really can't see what I'm doing, I'll be doing all of it, figuring out what my information is. On the other screen, I'll be using ports to do the data and shit. I mean, it would just be local hosts. Well, but it's two machines speaking to each other. That's the thing here is the two machines speaking to each other part. So if I do type shit in here, then well, that's also, you know, the question. And if you notice that it is transferring, hang on a second. Is this the? Oh yeah, it's still fucking going. I'm just checking because it's trying to connect to my Ethernet. which I'm going to disconnect that for now. So the wired connection, that shit's good. And I can, of course, now ask the question to myself. How do I even do networking in SH? That SH IP. That's where we're going to start off. And it says SHIP is... Well, no, it'd be, you could quite literally just type in IP and then whatever IP information you want. Like, if I go ahead and do it right now, IP, oh shit, does that pull up? Look, there's a all that shit you can do with IP in there, right? There's tunnel, route, what is route? I don't know what route is. So, maybe I should Google what IP route is. That's the best question, of course. Linux Mint, shut up. Linux, shut up. You know, I should probably turn off that thing, but we're going to try to send packets from this machine to my other computer over Ethernet. Basically, stick to that. Once we can figure that out, we'll figure out how to do files. After that, we can figure out how to do processing on both systems through this method. But I'm sure some people will say, that's not possible. However, we're going to do it anyway because why not? Or it's stupid to do it this way. Let's, yeah, is this a robot? Nice messed up. Oh god. How would I be a robot? If anybody's a robot, it must be you. You must be a robot vacuum cleaner. Look at that. How is the mic messed up? It doesn't sound like shit. I think we sound more like shit. There we go. Sounds like shit now. Oh god. These people. We can't see. There's nothing to see. That's that bad. Anyway, it's time to figure this shit out. Route. I don't know what route does in bash. Route. IP. Bash. What does route even do? That's a great question. IP route is a modern Linux command for managing kernel routing tables, replacing legacy tools like route. Okay, cool. Allows you to add, delete, modify, or display routes. So this would be like, if 10 dot this IP address, whatever the fuck, slash, that's also for the IP address technically, then echo route is up. So what's the point? Well, what about sending data? That's the real question. Actually, there's probably some guide out there on how to do this. But I don't really care, I just want to mess around for a bit. There's tunnel. Everybody knows what a tunnel is, right? That's where you can't port for it and then you just create a tunnel instead. Or some shit like that. Magic. Who cares? Tunnel? No! Tunnel IP. Linux. List. Where's the Linux documentation? Somebody send me the Linux documentation now. IP. IP and IP tunneling encapsulates IP4 within IP4 packets, enabling secure communication between two endpoints over IP network. Alright. And so, how do I use my thingy? GRE tunneling. SIT, simple internet transmission. There's something wrong with your mic? Is there something... Oh. What the hell? It's still working? What? Wait, what? Oh. How is this working? God damn. Add. Okay, is this working? Did I mess with that?
Okay, is that it? Has the mic been fucked up this... What? Who did I say shit about this earlier? Oh. Nobody was here to say shit about it. But why? Why is there a second one that's also there? What? This is a desktop machine. How is there a microphone in my desktop? There's a microphone inside of my desktop computer. What the fuck? Okay, anyway. Well, thank you guys. Thank you guys. I had no idea about this shit even existing inside of my computer. Very slow at this right now. There's a microphone. It's spyware. Tunnel IP address. I mean, I had no idea about that. That's my bad. I fucked that up. MTCP monitor. We could do monitor. Sounds like telephone quality. Okay, maybe I should hold it back a bit. Actually, you know what? I don't even have to hold this. I could just set this right here. Right? Set it down right on that keyboard. Search up core temp. Okay. What in fucking... What is this? Why do I need to search up core temp? What's with core temp? Why do I need to search for it? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ask the good question. And a switch. Wow. Directly connect two Linux machines using Ethernet cable. Use the standard Cat5e or Cat6 cables. Modern auto MDI, MDX not required. Use regular Ethernet. Power a switch on and ensure both machines are connected. And assign static IP addresses on both machines with the same subnet. For example, they kind of just have to have the same general first three, and then the last one probably is the difference, like C10 and 11. Okay, cool. Do you want to monitor the CPU temp or what? Like, the CPU temp is not that hot right now. Like, I could literally pull up... Boom. I could pull up this shit. Go to my performance. Ooh. Look. It's good. Perfect. And then we can also see these, which we have wireless WLP9S0. Linux is weird with naming these. Shut up, Linux Mint. In your system tray, click on system tray. Wayland to X11 video bridge. Wow, that's cool. What temp is it right now? Celsius? It is 47 Celsius. What do you mean? Core... What did you say? Core temp? Temp? There's literally nothing. Oh. No, there's nothing there. What even is this? Never mind. So we have to configure our network settings. So assign static IP addresses within both machines within the same subnet. And of course, I'm not going to show you all that. It's in my... I already looked at it. You know, see, look, core temp, and then there's nothing in. Oh, wait, you mean like right here, like one of these things? They don't even show me anything. They don't even do anything. Linux Mint's over there freaking out right now because I need to set up the IP addresses. So we're gonna set up IP addresses right now. to set up those IP addresses, I'm going to make another terminal for me, so I can also do shit incognito, so you guys can't see that shit. Well, mainly because, okay, I can't be just assigning IP addresses. I mean, there's a few things with IP addresses, like, if you have my IP address, then of course, I mean, it doesn't really matter, because then you have to be on the same network, unless it's the public IP address, which would be the one for the router. But science. I'm still not sharing it. Just in case. There's some genius out there who probably knows more than I do. And of course, we don't want that to happen. Open the console here. Perfect. And so we're going to set IP addresses. Use MCLI to... Oh. What is this? Oh, cool. Well, we'll do that in a second. Wait, this means I can't even show you guys most of the setup. That's sad. I really want to show you guys the setup, but I can't really show you guys most of the setup. And, of course, I mean, technically, it would make more sense to do it through a VPN, right? But it's for Ethernet, too. These are great questions. Windboat. Okay, I will search up what you're asking for. DuckDuckGo for Windboat. You want to run... No. But we will check this... Well, no. Check my post for the link. I don't care about setting up... If I wanted Windows programs, I would have just kept using Windows. We're setting up a super machine. So... So I can't just connect via that shit, but we'll have to do Ethernet. Obviously, that's going to be different on the browser, not the OS. No! I don't even care, man. Please stop trying to get me to do shit that I don't really care about right now. So we're going to set our static IP addresses on both machines. Well, actually, before I do that, I'm going to just check some information on this IP, and then I'm going to do PS. That's Docker. Docker does PS. IPLS should do the trick. IP show, I guess. Maybe that's the one? No. Hold on. It should just be on this side, and I can just reference this material here. IP blah 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 blah. Okay. IP. Okay, it's not showing me the way to show it. However, there should be an IP show command, which I'm pretty sure was either that or it's IPPS. Nope. Sudo IP show, bro. Okay, it's not there. IP. Monitor. You can always do IP link. TS address. Well, let's go ahead and search up how to do this shit again. I forgot this part. Wow, just Google answer, guys. When in doubt, figure it out. IP show Linux. Linux for noob. How do I get my IP? Oh. How the fuck did I forget that? It's because I'm tired as shit right now. This shit's so easy to remember. IP and show. It should have been so easy. Paste that in there. Obviously not showing you guys. Now I can see my own shit. And so we have our INET shit. INET 6, which is like your IPv bullshit. It doesn't matter. We're looking for EN1P or ENP10S0, which is not broadcast. And then there's also verb, which is something else. Doesn't matter. And then that is also this is set with those. So when we go to set our IP addresses for Ethernet, it's going to make shit very interesting. We're going to just go ahead and look at set Ethernet address Linux. That's the first step, is figuring out the most basic information. Edit net plan configuration. Apply that. Okay. So yeah, you just nano that shit, or you don't. You don't use network manager to set static IP. And that would be what we need. So we're going to need to install that sudo apt installio. The wonderful, magical NMCLI. And password, we're just going to type in the password. Enter. Unable to locate package. Okay, that makes sense. If that's not the case, replace interface names with settings. Just checking this shit. To set static IPs. Interesting. Yeah, EN3PSO is what I have on the other one. AMP, whatever. Linux makes these things beautiful names. So if that's not the apt we're trying to install, we'll just Google NMCLI. How to install this. And make sure we find... Oh. Wait a second. That's not for this version. That's not for Ubuntu. That's for Red Hat Linux. Netplan versus NMCLI. Well, maybe we can still do it anyway. What is this? Network Manager Dev Docs. Cool. Well, I don't want that, but we'll just go with that one anyway. Where's the install? I mean, we tried sudo apt install, that didn't work, but I'm assuming it's open source, so we can just install it anyway. Imagine it's for a fucking different version and we just install it anyway. Network Manager can be installed with the package Network Manager. So would that just be sudo install Network Manager? Alright, we'll do NMCLI and see what it pulls up. Oh! Oh shit. Oops. No! Very bad. I'm a very bad fella. Now, I have failed. Failed at the one task. Well, let's go ahead and just open up a new terminal. Alright, now we can just pop this in right on the corner here. Wow. Such gaming. Truly, truly amazing. So we have it installed already. We don't need to worry about that. We're just going to figure this out. And while we're doing this, we're going to take notes of what we need to do. And then we're going to open up a... in this area, the routing question, we're going to create a new... oh, is there an option for SH? No, just text file. We'll just do a... lowercase route set up dot sh, and we'll just save that. Okay, so that should be my setup for that. Why is there another tab open? Get rid of that. We only need the network question open. Oh yes. Perfect. This is the true Linuxian experience right here. Truly a Linux experience. A Linux only title. Linux exclusive experience. And then of course, while we're doing that, we're gonna open with open with Kate. Yeah, Kate. Because it's KDE Plasma. Cool. And just to make this is so beautiful right here. This is where it's at, truly. This is truly the Linux experience. So everything we do in here, we're gonna put into here. It's very organized. It's diagonal. So it starts here, it goes here, it goes there, and then it ends up. We save this. Obviously, we don't. So we're gonna be doing it over IPv4. Which means also the firewall on Linux is going to have to be modified. We'll have to set parameters for firewalls and shit, so they will accept on specific ports. Obviously, I'm going to try to limit the amount that you guys see of me doing that. Because if I open up ports, then it makes me exposed, and I've already given you all the information you would all need anyway to do horrible things. And I'm assuming people who watch this stuff are technical geniuses. So we're just gonna not do that. Anyway. What about IPv6? We could do that. Honestly, I don't know what matters. Do you think we need to do both? Should we do both? So we're gonna do this here. Should I do that? Maybe turn it off. Turn off IPv6. For what? This? I mean, it's going over Ethernet. It doesn't really matter what we're using, probably. I don't even know if this will work. Will this even work? Paste. Oh, did I paste everything? I don't want to paste everything. IPv4.dns? Oh, okay. Obviously, we don't want to do that right now. We're going to just not bother with that. Well, IPv4 is simpler? Okay. Wait, you want me to do more complicated stuff right now? But I guess IPv6 is for complicated connections. We can figure it out later when I figure out this shit. We could also do both, technically. So, does it really matter what I use for my IP address in here? I know you have to keep it below 255 or some shit. We'll just go with 192. Then for my. By the way, I don't even connect through Ethernet, so don't even mess with this shit. Don't even try. Ethernet is I'm using exclusively Wi-Fi to stream. Oh, that just means I could use the different firewall settings. We're gonna configure all of these commands in here, and then we'll test them out in the terminal, and we'll type them out and experiment and memorize and learn a little thing. We're gonna do two. I mean, technically, it doesn't matter. I could do 0. Right? Like, who's gonna stop me from doing 0 and then doing a 172 number in there too? I mean, I guess 0 would be the best option. Oh. What the heck? That one's 100/4. I don't even know. Is this for like a router or some shit? Who knows? Who even knows? Not me. Clearly. We'll just do that, and then we'll go down and we'll set the other one to that as well. So that way, yeah, when we do this, oh, it has 100 at the end. Never mind. So then it would be just 100. Oh god, this didn't go away. And we also need to set that to a very specific format, by the way, too. Which I'm just going to copy and paste the ENP10S0 into all of the places that have ETH0, because that's not right. ETH0 is wrong. That's just that's not what I have. This is my Ethernet port. It always will start with E. There are a few like it, but this one is terrible. Because I'm using Cat 5a for one and Cat 6 for the other. Wow. Oh. Hold on, I could have probably just said Control A for all of them. Alright, and then these are the IPv4.DNS. So what exactly does that even do? With your network's values, use IP link show or NMCLI settings. What? Well, anyway, we don't need to worry about that anymore. We've kind of got an idea of what we're doing. A very basic idea. Now, is it great? No. Not really. Is it progress? Yes. Definitely progress. With ping. And then connect it from the other machine using SSH. That's for remote access. Configure your network settings. Type Ethernet. Repeat on the second machine with a different IP. But this just sets our IPs, right? This just sets that. And I'm going to have to do the same shit on the other machine. So, now that we've figured that out, we're going to go ahead and we're going to paste it one command at a time and test what happens. So, copy. Paste. Oh, yes, right. Also, it has to be sudo, so that means I'll have to type my password. But that's okay, because I like to learn my password. It's great that it makes you type your own password. Oh. Well, that didn't work. Maybe I'm dumb, but it probably could be something else. Unless... No... Maybe? Well, that shouldn't be the issue. I don't know. Honestly... Well, we just want to ping the other machine too. I mean, they can't connect to each other over... Oh. You're successfully reconnected? Is it working though? Uh-oh. Oh, it's back. Oh, that's my bad, guys. I accidentally clicked the wrong one. But I need to turn on... I need to connect on Ethernet. Which is not going to connect, right? So then, of course... Then it's just about attempting to do it again. Alright, let's go ahead and try this again. Up arrow and then unknown connection. ENP10 at 0S. So there is no connection there, is there? I mean, we should be trying to set up those static IP addresses for this shit. Let's see what the next task could possibly be. We could try pinging the other machine. I don't want to mess around with that too much. What about setting up the... Oh. What if we just did this instead? And then try that? Control S. And then we'll just copy that. Paste it there. Unknown connection. Okay. I mean, obviously there is no connection that would be known because we're not like connected to a router or some shit through those. Very interesting stuff so far. Honestly, I have no clue what I'm doing. And this is where I should probably just start reading books about parallel computing. But what we're trying to do, our end goal is ultimately to have this attached to that machine. So then I have 2 CPUs, 3 GPUs, and then 4 RAM sticks all together, all in one machine. Now, the idea is not for gaming to do that. You wouldn't game like that for sure. No. But what we can do with that is then we can share the resource pool for my massive super machine, which I haven't really showcased much, but it's a work in progress. It takes lots of computational power. That's the idea, at least. Maybe we could create some kind of games that run on 2 CPUs, but I have no idea. That'd be like multi-CPUing. It's like multi-threading to an extreme. Parallel computing through Ethernet cable. Alright, let's start reading about the most basic shit. Parallel is a well-established practice, particularly in high-performance computing and cluster environments. It involves connecting multiple computers via Ethernet to distribute computational tasks across nodes, enabling them to work simultaneously on different parts of a problem. Message passing interface, which is the first goal, right? I guess. Standard link aggregation, bonding. You cannot directly double bandwidth by running 2 Ethernet cables between 2 machines without having proper configuration. What the hell? I never even thought about that, connecting 2 of them. High-speed Ethernet. Modern HPC systems use 25 gigabyte, 100 gigabyte, and 400 gigabyte Ethernet to achieve high throughput and low latency. Damn, that's some big numbers. But I obviously don't have access to those. I have Cat5e and some other shit. Then, of course, there's GPU accelerated for that, and then cluster computing. Obviously, we're messing around with the GPU computing after the fact, which is going to have to be handled locally on each system, because I have 2 different types of GPUs available, which is scary. And the total number of GPUs is 3, which means we have 2 of one type and 1 of another. Technically, we have 4 GPUs, but the one is an integrated board because it's for a laptop, so we're not going to mess with that. Home networking, parallel computing. And of course, this also is going to be determined on one other thing. Is that, do I need a central controller to do all of these tasks? And I mean, we can just figure out from here. So, obviously, you need that message passing interface. And you need some other things. Printing parallel over the internet cable. Ethernet cable parallel or serial. We'll just find some articles to read so I can research. Network parallel computing is a problem-solving procedure that is diversified. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Here we go. Copy. We're going to go to my favorite website. Favorite website, guys? Oh no, they took it down already? Jesus. Who took down Sci-Hub? The RU. Sci-Hub.pub. So if Sci-Hub.ru isn't working, we'll try Sci-Hub.box. Ah, perfect. Take me to the article. Whoa. Modern computer technologies promoted the developments, blah, 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 blah. I feel like I should take this before somebody's like, oh, no, you can't be reading this. That's illegal. But I'll give you all a summary in a few seconds. The architecture of parallel... Oh, MPI is a library that, rather than a language. According to the classifications of parallel languages, we may look the Fortran language or C together with MPI as an expansional parallel language based on the original. So what is MPI then? We'll just type in MPI and find out what MPI is, since it's like our first goal is MPI, and then enter, and then MPI computing. And that's going to be the first message passing interface, is a portable message passing standard designed to function to parallel computing architecture. The MPI standard core functionality, blah 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 blah. Obviously Python's easy. We'll probably use Python for a lot of this, or SH, because they're both Linux machines. I could fucking set up one, set up the other. Easy setup. Wikipedia is a great source, guys. I'm actually being dead serious. If you don't use Wikipedia, then you're wrong. So then, well, how does an MPI even work? OpenMPI. OpenMPI, open source high performance computing. The OpenMPI project is a open source message passing implementation that is developed and maintained by let's go ahead and bookmark this because it looks pretty fucking good. Done. Oh my god, you guys can't see shit unless I zoom in. Full MPI 3.1 standards. Alright, so where's the download? Open source download, OpenMPI 5.0. I like how it's measured in MIBs. It's not even megabytes. MIBs. Wow. We're gonna go ahead and download this. I don't know much about tar. Tar is a question for me. But okay. We'll just research their source code for now. We're gonna call it, just save it into downloads. And then we'll open the folder. We'll take a look at it. So we have OpenMPI source right in here. Oh, it's got a tar inside of that file. Let's look around. License, which is probably something. Opal. There's a lot of interesting stuff. Examples. Hello. And there's a couple other things. C, MPHI, Ring Java. What are these even? So, are we going to reverse engineer these together? Figure out how they did it so we can do it ourselves? Well, honestly, it'd be lighter if I did it myself anyway. That's why I want to do it myself, honestly, just to create the MPI interface then. MPI, the go-between between both systems. Docs. Well, actually, it probably explains that on their website. Why aren't we reading it here? Videos. General information. What is NPI? OpenMPI. Decoding the alphabet soup of the modern ecosystem. Those are like, okay, but I just want to check out the documentation. V5.0x. The OpenMPI project is an open source implementation of the message passing interface specification. Cool. OpenMPI is therefore able to combine the expertise, technologies, and resources from all across the high-performance blah blah, who cares, resource announcements. We're going to go ahead and get into the quick start. There are 3 phases of using MPI: installing OpenMPI, building MPI applications, and running MPI applications. The links below will take you to quick start. And obviously, with any foreign software that I've never seen before, it's gonna have its own like infrastructure, like different commands and shit, different things you write in your code that reference its code. So it's gonna have to be object oriented at some degree. 4.1 quick start: installing OpenMPI. Although this section skips many details, it offers examples. Work in many environments. Although OpenMPI community blah blah blah. So for homebrew, you do brew install OpenMPI for Mac ports, Probably, port MPI. I hear my Linux machine crying at me. But here's what I'm going to do to make it shut up. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the switch. Since we really aren't going to get into like much of the actual shit today, we're just going to focus on reading and studying up on this information. OpenMPI uses traditional software configured with scripts and with make build. Typical installs can be the pattern. So then you have your tar, xf OpenMPI, cd OpenMPI. This is how you would do your installation process. So from your tar, you do that. All that information in there. Then you go from your tar to your cd, which changes your directory. Then you configure, which probably does something. Probably opens .configure, or opens configure, right? Probably does something like that. Probably does is not a great answer. Make all tmake. Okay. Make install to. Who knows? Just parts of the installation. Doesn't matter at this time. Then there's vpath. Or what? It uses a this is the actual configure script. Who knows? Downloading MPI. We've already done that step. Operating systems, hardware, and network requirements for this version. We primarily develop OpenMPI for Linux and Mac OS because Windows can't be for supercomputers. Other operating systems are supported. However, the exact list of operating systems supported has changed over time. Native Microsoft Windows support was added in v1.3.3, and although it was removed prior to v.1.8, okay. OpenMPI is fairly POSIX neutral, so it will run without too many modifications on post-POSIX-like systems. What the fuck is POSIX? POSIX? POSIXstan? POSIXstan! Oh yes, the best OS. POSIX. The Portable Operating System Interface is a family of standards specified by the Who cares? But that's cool. POSIX. POSIXstan. We'll call it POSIXstan. It should be noted that we will so just hardware requirements listed in the section support. Okay, OpenMPI includes Linux compiler-based family for the support of AMD, ARM, and here's a key one: the ARM section. Obviously, if you want to use your Raspberry Pis for this, well, OpenMPI probably can help you with Raspberry Pis. You just have to build some way of a program that you can put on a Raspberry Pi that will allow you to do the parallel computing. But then you have to be like a fucking genius. Bro, I'm not that smart. But we're going to figure it out. We're going to get smart. Definitions. Source tree. The tree where OpenMPI source code is located. It is typically the result of expanding OpenMPI distribution source code bundle, such as tarball. Build tree. The tree where OpenMPI was built. It is always related to specific source tree, but may actually be different tree. Where you invoked, configure, make. Okay, so that's part of the installation. Installation tree was where OpenMPI was installed. It is typically the prefix argument given to OpenMPI's configure script, and it is installed. Okay. File system requirements. If you're building OpenMPI on a network file system, the machine you on, which you are building, must be time synchronized with the file server. And time synchronization is absolutely wonderful. Don't ask me why. Just figure it out with some good old fashioned anything that requires time synchronization. No, this is not normal. You likely have an invalid build. In this case, you should remove OpenMPI source directly and start over. Wow, if you get that, then you must be sad. vPath build are fully supported. What's a vPath? Well, I'll go ahead and ask that question today. vPath, we cannot provide it as... This looks sus. Amogus sus. VPath. Award-winning website. Maybe it's this. Welcome to VPath. Is that sponsored? Jeez. Who knows? I don't know what VPath is. Somebody else probably can answer that question, but right this time I can't. VPath builds though. Is it like VRAM? VRAM? Good God. We need more GPUs at this time. I need everybody's GPU at this time. Changing the compilers that OpenMPI uses to build itself causes the standard GNU autoconf mechanism of setting special environmental variables to invoke before invoking configure or on the configure line itself. Cool. There is no Rust compiler. There's a C. I hate C. I hate C++. I don't use Fortran. What even is Fortran? Bro, that sounds like something I'd actually like. It sounds old. Fortran. Definitely a language. Fortran is a third generation compiled interpretive Fortran. Is this like really still used in like this shit? I don't even know what Fortran is. I've heard the name before. These look very simple. These words are very simple, probably. I bet Bill Gates used Fortran. Sounds like an old 1986 language. 1986 Chernobyl. 64-bit C objects. There's a lot of good information here. Specifying compilers and flags. Flags. So this is like documentation on how to do that. OpenMPI v5 does not contain any C++ code. Okay. Runs if the C++ and determining use in the MPIC++ wrapper compiler. Okay. Okay. But how does it work? Like how exactly would this work though? Like obviously there's black magic sorcery in this. And we'll have to figure that out at some point. Like this is just how you can use their shit. This is not a great design for how to make your own shit. Plus, I really want to learn. I think we're going too far, too many steps in. We are throwing ourselves in the deep end right now. I'm not even close to the skill set that I need to be able to do this. So we're going to take 10 steps back, and we'll have to go in next episode, start from the bottom. We need to come up, well, we've already come up with the plan for how we can do it. We just need to come up with we need to learn. We need to learn more computing. I mean, I thought I'm there, but really I'm just able to install shit and do what AI tells me to do, which is not great. But at least we got a good start with this stream. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And, yeah, goodbye. Oh. Because I'm going to sleep, guys. I'm tired. I'm too tired for this.